Hello everyone, this is Tom from SSW. Today we're going to do a SSW TimePro sprint review meeting, also with retro and forecast. So I'm here with Adam, Elvin, JK, and Mike. And Mike is the PO of the TimePro. Okay, so let's get into it. First of all, let's look at the sprint review email. We have the sprint goal here. The sprint goal of the last sprint is to investigate how much effort it would take to migrate all the data into new China tenant. And so it took 2 weeks. And also because I've been working for FlyOG for like 2 days, and also I have a day off. So it's mainly for like 8 or 7 days. I think it's 8 days. So it's 8 days during the 2 weeks. Also for the sprint backlog, we did a little bit of spike and we did a little bit of investigation. Also, I have several of the bug fixed. So for demonstration, I have this one, investigation. So I'll show it to you. So this is the PBI. And for the comment, first of all, we have the related PBI. And I schedule a meeting with JK and many people here, like Mert, and also with Elvin, with Clara, and also with Adam. And we did send out the email, and we did a little video for that. So as you can see, it is called SSW TimePro China Tenant, configure, test, and migrate data. And you can find it in SSW TimePro YouTube channel too. And also,
did I watch that video?
I don't think so. Did I show it to you?
It doesn't ring a bell. I don't think so.
Yeah. So do you want to watch it now or?
No, after this meeting, we can watch it.
Okay, sure. And also we came up with this email. So this email is a meeting link, and we have 10 points of action. So 1 to 8 is from now I'm doing, and also 9 and 10 is on hold. So for now I'm starting with action 1 and 2. And also in the spring review in last Thursday, Mike has said that we came up with this action point, and we came up with this PBI, but we do not have any estimate time for this PBI. So I think me and JK should do a mini spec review and just try to divide this large feature of PBI, yes, into doable
My
actions.
feedback was for such a big spike like this that as a product owner, you want to give some estimate, or at least some idea whether it's going to take a day, a month, a year, a week.
Yeah.
So that product owner and Adam, as a key stakeholder, would know how big this piece of work is.
Yeah, true. Okay, and that's the demo part of this PBI. So for the suggested time usage, we have, I think we have 1 people who used a suggested timesheet, which is Tino, because for last sprint, Adam asked me to do a investigation for the suggested timesheet, and we look at the report and we find out Tino hasn't used any of the suggested timesheet. And so I asked him in the China office, and he said, I just don't know that button exists. He doesn't know that that button does the suggested timesheet so functionality. So it's kind of funny that, yeah. And but it do let us think that we should have maybe have some more of the introduction for the new feature in TimePro, or maybe we should do more of the promotion in our internal in SSW in our internal area. So we will make this functionality visible to anyone.
Tom, who didn't know?
Tino.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah, he just don't know that this one exists. Okay, for the sprint burn down, I think, yeah, we added the sprint scope in the last Thursday because we haven't had much down, and so it looked like this. So for the deployments, I did one production deployment in Wednesday afternoon, based by request by John. And because Hugo did some changes in EasyLeave, and he needs to see it and test it. So for the code coverage, for the test in backend and front end, nothing big happened. Also for the code coverage, same as last month. For the pipeline health, nothing changed. However, for the application health overview, we do have a lot of fail requests this week. I think it's 241K. But also we do get a report from Chris that he said the failed request we spotted last sprint, that was mainly like 400 from the request from CRM, should be resolved by Microsoft in the last Thursday. So maybe in this sprint, that is to say in sprint 330, we should definitely see that there will be a decreased number of the failed request. And
So you think that there's nothing you need to do for the failed request? You think it's all Microsoft?
It's not that what I think. It's that we did do some investigation last sprint. We spotted these things last sprint, and we did look into all the failed requests, and it was mainly from the CIM, and it was mainly 400. So
404.
404. Okay, yeah. And we definitely had a little bit of group chat. Yeah.
Long story short, there was a bug on Microsoft end. It updated the contacts, and not all contacts exist in TimePro. So I tried to update contacts that don't exist in
Right.
TimePro.
Okay, all right. Okay, thanks, JK. That's useful.
Yes, thank you, JK. Bless you. And
Yeah,
also,
it's just a side effect of the bug.
yeah.
Right. Okay, and you think it's gone away, do you?
As far as we know, but we should
Right.
monitor.
Okay. Can you mute, Mike?
Yes, sorry.
Okay. And as for the state of epics, so we do put SSW China Talent Epic in the second priority, and because we haven't created many PBIs, so it only has 6 PBI currently, and we should create more PBI as in the spec review ends, and so
Okay.
the progress is not accurate. Yeah.
Or that extra conversation where you showed an extra email with all these points, did you update PBIs based on that?
I think maybe not. Yeah, I did add some of it, but not all of it. I'm not sure.
I would get what you've done checked by Jean. Okay?
Okay, sure.
Yeah, get him to check that email and check the backlog and see if it's right.
Okay. So for the R&D, we did a little bit of investigation, as I mentioned before, and we created a PBI. So we should take a look at the suggested and automatic timesheet for every sprint. So for AI use, it's Yakshaver, Copilot, and Claude is very useful, by the way. For Copilot stats, so it's basically me speaking, and we put JK in the middle of the meeting to clarify on the spec review of the PBI. So the main action point is the mini spec review, and also the Chinese tenant data migration and testing. So for Yakshaver, so it should be one word. So for Yakshaver, we have new PBIs, VLAN 30, 33, new PBIs, and so 25 is X-shaped. So the ratio is quite good also. So let's come to the retro part. So for what went well, Mike said we did done a lot of investigation, and we know the details of every PBIs which is in an email. And for me, it is just we finally get me and Clara just did the right presentation to get add-on proof for the China tenant. So for what didn't go well is that Mike said we didn't have the estimate of the time for the each PBI, so we should try to give a story point to the each PBI. And also for me, it is just I myself didn't do much progress because JK is on client for Monday and Tuesday, so it's not very ideal. But I just did the part of my job.
Okay, all right. So go back to the email. Let me just call out what I think didn't go well. If you look at not this email, the actual email that you referenced before.
This one?
That's the one. So did you create the SSW China tenant the normal way using the UX?
Yes.
You've done that.
No, I'm now doing it on staging environment, so not in production.
But have you done it? Have you gone through all the steps?
I'm just in the middle of the process. I'm saying.
Right, but it's weird.
Mm-hmm.
You'd step through it, and the whole thing takes a few minutes, unless there's bugs.
Yeah, it should take 20 minutes.
Yeah, but you're in the middle of it. I don't understand that. Like you step through and you press finish.
Oh, yeah, that's true. The thing is, let me give you a little bit of the background of it.
I think he's on step 2, the CRM sync.
Yeah, I'm on that CRM sync. Yeah, and also, oh no. Okay, I'll just show it to. The thing is, after I talked to JK, and so we create these PBI as the children of that PBI.
Right.
And yes, we both agree that we should create a new staging test tenant in staging environment, and we should sync all the CRM data into the staging and do a little bit of testing, and then we should create a China tenant in production.
Why wouldn't you create the China tenant before trying to move data?
What did you say? I didn't
So
quite catch
when
it.
you create the China tenant, what does that do? Creates a database, right?
Yeah.
How are you going to do the first thing where you're syncing CRM data into a new staging tenant? Like you can't do that unless the tenant has been created.
Yeah, but I'm creating tenant on staging environment. This PBI
Right.
is
So you have
creating.
stepped through creating the tenant and it works fine.
Yeah. So, so I shouldn't test anything in the staging, right? I should just create the tenant in production and do the syncing
I'm
and
not
do the
saying that.
testing.
I'm just not understanding that you've already done. Like when I asked you about number one, you didn't say, I've actually created it. It's a very smooth experience. I've done it in staging, but I haven't done it in production yet.
Okay. Yeah, it's
But if you
maybe
created
I
staging and it all worked, I don't know why you wouldn't go ahead then and create in production.
maybe I just do not see creating in staging and creating in production as the same thing. I think
I think the issue that he is trying to say is that he didn't do a full regression test, to smoke test to make sure that everything is working, like timesheets and invoices and stuff like that.
Yeah, maybe, but it doesn't sound like he even created it. I think he's created in staging. He hasn't tested it, and then he hasn't created in production.
He already asked me to how to create link up the CRM in the new tenant.
Right. Okay. And is there instructions on what to do, or you had to do manual instructions?
Well, I think we have instructions to check keeper, but yeah,
Right.
everything is in keeper.
No, I mean instructions that a random person on the internet can follow.
We have this thing. I think we have the.
It's on the CRM sync page.
Okay, all right.
If you open the TimePro page or the tenant, you can go to CRM page, and there should be instructions on the page.
Just trying to find out. Is it stuff? So yeah. This one?
Probably, and that probably needs a link to the documentation.
Maybe.
All right, keep going.
Okay. So that's the end of the retro part. And so now I'm going to the forecast. Where's the forecast email? Oh, I should change it to 330. Oh, yeah. So the main goal of the Sprint 330 is to syncing all the CRM data into a new China staging test tenant and do a lot of testing. So attendees, I have these 3 PBIs created. I should have 4 days working for TimePro, so I think this looks fine.
So you're going to do a sprint review in 4 days' time?
I think maybe we'll do a sprint review the day after tomorrow, which is Thursday.
That'll be after 4 days of work.
Yeah.
So today is Tuesday, and you're going to have a meeting this Thursday, which is 4 days away.
Yes, true.
All right, just checking. So today is Tuesday. We're having a meeting on Thursday, 4 days away.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. All right. So let's just do that. I can see you're a programmer, Tom. Today is Tuesday. We're having a meeting on Thursday. That's 4 days of work.
The thing is, this sprint review should happen last Thursday. Yes.
Okay.
So I'm already doing this sprint for like 1.5 day. So it is a makeup for the last Thursday. Yeah.
Okay,
Because,
but aren't you showing now everything that you got done up until today?
maybe I can do.
Or
I can
are
do
you
that.
showing us stuff that you did in the last day?
I do not have any experience for that. So,
All
but
right,
I
Tom,
can definitely.
let's assume you did work in the last day. Right? Let's just say you added a button. You successfully did a migration. Are you including that in this meeting? Are you telling us about that?
I think I wouldn't include that. I will include in the next sprint.
Okay, all right. I think you're being too prim and proper. I don't want you doing perfect Scrum if I'm not getting the latest information now. I am here in this meeting to learn everything you know, not everything you know except for the last 2 days.
Okay.
Everything. Tell me everything.
Okay, sure.
And then from this point forward, we could do the sprint review in 5 days. You always want to have at least a week's work before you do a sprint. You don't want to do a sprint after 3 days. It costs too much to run a sprint.
Yes, sure.
Okay, so make sure that it's at least 5 days away from today.
So maybe that's around 2 week sprint. Is that what you mean?
No, I'm just saying you can do it next Tuesday, which is 5 days away.
Okay, I'll definitely do that. But it should be 6 days. So okay. So I'll show you the work I did by today, and I will do a sprint review meeting next Tuesday. Is that correct?
Okay. Yep.
Okay, sure. So for now, need to enter my password again. Okay, there it is. So for the last 2 days, I've been doing these 3 PPIs and I've done this one. I've been creating the China staging test tenant, and it's here. Where can I get it? Show it. So it should be SSW. So as you can see, I've already created a SSWCN test in the staging environment, and I've done the CRM syncing in this tenant. We have the users, I think it's 88 employees or 87, and all the clients, and we have some of the project, but not all of it. I'll ask JK for that. And we do turn on some of the feature toggles here. And I'm doing a little bit of testing here. I'm creating timesheets and invoice based on the test data for the staging tenant. So that's what I've been doing. Okay. So that should make up the missing part of this sprint review. Okay, and so this will be the sprint review meeting of the sprint 3 to 9 for the SSW TimePro. And for the audience who are watching, you can always find this recording here in the SSW TimePro YouTube channel. So that has been Tom from SSW, and I'm here with Adam, Elvin, and all, some other attendees here. So thank you for watching. Bye-bye.
Thanks, Tom.